So I have taken, especially citrus plants that don't like their roots to be in the water. So I brought them inside. And even the seedlings too, it's very hard for them to develop when we're just having downpours of rain all the time. So I brought the citrus plants inside. They're definitely getting heat out here. But we got them inside so that they don't get drowned in the water. Something bit me through my stocking. So these are the peppers. They're doing pretty good. They are ready to come out, but they'll survive being inside. It's okay. How you can tell they're ready to come out? Their roots are growing through the bottom. But they're definitely ready to come out. Just gonna leave them here for like a day or two. They're pretty dry, so I'll put them on the windowsill here so they can get some rain from the thunder and the lightning. All right, so we remove this from the top because we were missing a piece. I have to order it. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay. So I had to order the peas. It's about to rain. So some of these plants that fainted because it was so hot today. It was in the 90s today. It's so hot yesterday. They're gonna get rain any second, as they said. You can hear the thunder. All right, so let's open our package. This is what we want. So in between each stage, we have our water reservoir. And so because I ordered an extra shorter one, I did not have to order one of these too. So it came, and we couldn't add the final stage because we're missing one. So here we go. You can use a little bit more soil. And we got some stickers and some carrots. We got carrots there. Let me put this in. So I see this is getting water. It looks moist. Let's see, the roots are going straight down. This is ready to go. This needs to go into a bigger pot so it can live out the rest of the summer. I'm squeezing it to see how moist. This tells me how moist it is, how easy it is to come out of the cup. If it's holding on like this and the soil isn't like packing itself together, it's very moist. So let's leave it in there. All right, what was I doing? Oh, we came to add our leaf on. So this is our top level. Let's just put this here. So I'm clearing up some space here. Tomatoes. Definitely got to clear up a lot of these plants off of here because this is like where the cake and all those things are supposed to go for the party. And let's move this way. So I just keep rotating it so it gets maximum sunlight in all directions. See how it's doing. A lot of leaves growing at the bottom. These onions are doing great. I mean, looking at everybody else. All right, so let's put this to the side and then go get our soil and make our mixture. We went over this mixture so many times the other day. I'm sure everybody has it down with me. So let's get our mixture. It's time to cook. All right, so we have our organic. I don't have my cup because I already used my cup. We can put our organic in. Now there's some soil that's falling out the bottom and it's gonna make a little bit of mess, which is why I want to get this done as soon as possible so that I can get in here really cleaned up nicely. Just add a little bit of big mess. Then we have our other soil. I'm gonna have to use the bucket because again it's super heavy. some that's in here. It's starting to rain already. Let's find our casting. Okay, so we're gonna add some castings in to give some extra nutrients. All right. So we got our castings. We're just gonna shake some in. And then we're gonna add our shake and feed, just a little bit, slow release. So this is our slow release fertilizer. It just releases as time goes on, as you water. I just put a little bit in there, and then you mix. Oh, the rain's coming down now. So we're mixing. And then we're going to add in, I'm going to fill this up to the top, and we're going to add in our rice. We got our lettuce. Oh, it's our lettuce here because it's still it's still intact. Again, I didn't get to put this lettuce in water, so it needs to get into the soil pretty quickly. We have a Bolton green mustard seed, mustard green plant. I'm gonna put it in that container. I'm gonna let it continue its bolting process and then move it to the front. In the meantime, so we got our soil here. I'm gonna hold my finger. I'm getting a little sprinkle of water. So yeah, so it's like, it feels like a little mist in here. So we're inside, but a little bit of water comes in, so that's why I put the seedlings and such plants at the edges, so they can get that little mist when it rains, but they don't get the full downpour like they were outside. And the citrus plants, they are filled. Their soil is moist, so I don't want them to get any water, and they're in a pot. That's what happened to our pomegranate. I'm gonna have to move the pomegranate out of that corner. I got it so that it could pollinate with the other plants, but if it's not doing well and it's not alive, it can't pollinate. So I have to move it out of that corner. So this is our smaller herb section for us to put smaller plants in there. So things like the thyme can go in there, or rosemary, all different types of seasonings, they can fit in there. And smaller, shallower rooted plants on a whole go into the shorter ones, whereas the deeper, long ones are for deeper plants. So there. Now in here is again, before we go, just for informational purposes, these are citrus plants. You see how it's getting a little mist. As you can see, the top looks very dry. The plant wasn't doing too well. Thai basil, so I just threw it in there. And then it was laying there for a while, and then it didn't do too good. But as you can see, just not right below the surface, it's really wet. Really, really wet. You can see the color difference in the soil. So it cannot take all night rain in a bucket. It'll fill this up like it's a bucket, and then we'll have some issues. And then, so that is and then this one, same thing. Let's see how this one's doing. This one should have less because this is a younger plant, but still the same thing. It's not even that far. In the house, I had them watered, and then I would water it and leave it. But I watered them and then brought them outside because it was 80 degrees. I mean, it was 90 degrees. But then that's how that's going. So these are stevia plants. These two small ones are growing here. Then this one, I'm going to put this one in our GreenStalk. I'm going to go confirm how much light it needs. If it's a low light plant, I'll keep it inside in our GreenStalks in the sunroom. If it's full sun all day, full summer, full heat, it's going to go outside. So this is just a checkup on how to know when your plants have too much water. Of course, on the top it looks dry and desert, but we go in an inch or two. If it's wet, you know, it has water in it. And if it's going to rain outside and it's a potted plant, try to get it out of that rain, bring it into shelter, put it under an awning, or like I have it, I just brought it into the sunroom. See, as you can see, this one, same. But this one you can see is wet from the top. It's a dark color. So yeah, this one definitely had to come inside. It couldn't take, this one, it was raining outside on it quite a lot. And so we had to bring it inside. So these are citrus plants that go on those stands out there. But because of the rain, we're bringing them in. Now, if they were fully dry and then it was going to rain, fine, I'll leave them out. But as you can see, they're wet just a few inches in. This one's less, not even inches wet to the eye on the top of the soil. This one 1/2 inch in. This one is not even an inch in as well. And they're wet. Since they're that wet, these are not, they cannot take rain again outside. So they're going to stay in here. They're going to sit on our party table. I guess I'm going to have to figure out a place to put them. Probably put them on the side. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring the stands for them in the house out here, and they can stand on the stands during the party. And then after the party, they could go back to being on this table. Yeah, so these plants, this open area is really good for sun, but it's not so great for when it's continuously raining. And again, if it had the 90-degree weather and they were dry, I would let them stay out and get the nice, beautiful rain. But we had a 90-degree weather. It rained last night. It rained also the day before. It's been raining every single day. So with that being said, no, we cannot have this. We can't have them filling up like a bucket. That's also what was going on with our pomegranate out here. As you can see, the shrub, the pomegranate shrub, is super green. The one in the pot, not so doing as well. In the corner here, it's not doing as well. So with that being said, we're gonna have to also bring that one in soon. But it's very heavy, so that's why I haven't brought it. I'm gonna have to have my son bring it in, or at least have it in the citrus corner so that it's easy to bring them in. So it's just right here. All right, well, thank you very much for joining. It's been Angeline Verdon on all social medias. That is Angeline, last Verdant. Please remember to follow us on Instagram, TikTok for more updates. I do more still pictures or shorts so you can see updates of what's going on with the plants if I'm not making a video on them. Also go to the website with more detailed instructions on how to keep your garden staying green always. You can go to our website at avgardening.com, and for behind the scenes, you can go to our Patreon behind the scenes. We have our series called In the Bushes and our uncut content. Please go to patreon.com/Angeline Verdant. It's VERDANT. Angeline Verdant at patreon.com. Thank you very much for joining, and remember, stay green always. And I will talk to you guys next time. So let's see if I can wave and say goodbye for now. All right, bye for now.